Hi, Taurus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Pim Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Taurus. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. And then we'll get a major arcana card, and then we'll get a card here from the deck that I created here that I do believe I'm going to call it might be as it's the end of the world as we know it. I don't know why that is wanting to come through. That may be relevant for the message here for you. Everything's been pre-shuffled. Let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to shuffle out all the cards for Taurus Moon. Taurus Moon. Taurus Moon. Okay. So let's get your first card. We have the Page of Pentacles. Right away, I'm hearing I'm sorry. I'm also getting a possible offer, small offer maybe, with the Page energy being present. Pages are going to be full energy, very similar to full energy. And then Pentacles is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So with that Taurus energy present there, this could be you or someone who may be coming towards. I do see the energy of moving towards. And that's it. Let's see what your second card is. Two of Cups reversed. Two of Cups reversed is going to be a breakup. And for some reason, I'm getting, well, just with any breakup, for any breakup, usually it's because of decisions that have been made. I do get a sense of there being some disharmony with that Two of Cups in reverse and there being no happiness. But I was also going to say to how that Two of Cup was built. Like I'm getting that being about a Two of Cup that may have been built on false pretenses and something coming to an end. Cups is going to be water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a few gifts. Okay, we'll see what your third card is. Eight of Pentacles reversed. And I get that being like a block energy. Not working on something any longer. I also get for some, it could be about putting hard, diligent work in and not seeing anything come from it. But I do get this being a possible block energy. And no longer wanting to work on something also too. So with that breakup energy, it could be relevant to that. And no longer putting work into a connection because something is over. Pentacles is going to be your energy. And then Capricorn and Virgo. Eights could be connected to Scorpio energy. I do get, with the way that I upturn that card and then turn it back into the reverse, I'm getting karma, Saturn, what goes around comes around. Things happening the way that they should, according to divine order. I'll take that as confirmation. Let's see what your next card is. We have the Fool in reverse. So with this, I do get this being about there being no stagnancy. Or there being a sense of stagnancy. With the Fool card though, I do want to mention, like, with the presence of the Fool card energy, there is the sense of taking a leap of faith. But I do get there may be a slight energy connected to the pause energy or not working on something any longer. Like, I get major no here. And this upright energy is seeing, from what I'm seeing here, seeing all of this. And maybe this is why the apologies here is because something, like I'm also getting to, may have been meant to transpire and did not because it was severely blocked. Severely being the key word. So then the Fool card is going to be speaking to the energy that I got here. So it could be connected to what's here and why the apologies here, just as I said. And then it also speaks to the beginning of a new cycle of manifesting. It comes after the World card. So with that reversal of the Fool card, there being something connected to karma and a karmic energy that has yet to come to an end. Or to be completed, excuse me. That's the card of 0. Take what resonates for that. Let's see what your next card is. We have the King of Cups reversed. Dun dun dun. So here I do also get this being a part of the block. Withholding is what I'm getting. Maybe doing a little bit of manipulating. I don't get that so much. I do get a great sense of withholding though. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Like, I could go into a description of what the King of Cups is, but it's not in the upright. So I'm not going to do that. And then cups will be water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a fucus. And so with the emotion connected to the severe amount of no energy that I get here, I do feel that this may be a part of this. I'm almost getting like a suppression of some sort connected to something like a 2 of Cups. Something, I just get something, an apology or something here for something. That was manipulated in some kind of way. Like, I'm even getting the amount of reversals that we see here, where I feel like if this is going to be a reversal, it speaks to a 5 energy, and I'm getting like 5 of Swords of sabotage. Okay, so not a whole lot I'm getting here, and it could even speak to the amount of suppression and withholding that actually has been coming from this King of Cups energy, where it could, I'm getting it possibly being the Page of Pentacles. I'm also getting taking ownership for one's actions, responsibility. Let's see what your last card is. High Priestess reverse. 5 of Swords, sabotage. not listening to one's intuition, but also possibly not listening to a high priestess. So I get this King of Cup reverse also being a part of the intuition, with cups being a part of that intuitiveness, and this being in reverse, this being the masculine energy, where I get this being the feminine energy, with both of these being cup energies, with the high priestess being strong in Cancerian and Piscean energy. And I feel that I'm also getting like a 5 of cup, where you could, like, it's just so quiet you could hear a pin drop. I do feel that there may be some illumination connected to all of this, with the red energy being present, where I get this being about like a sun fire type energy. Polarity energy of Scorpio is also going to be here. That could be significant too, but I just get the 8 energy being very heavily connected to Saturn. Now, the red energy will be significant for Scorpio. Also Aries, so that could be significant too. But I get an apology. For there being some sabotage. I'm also seeing, for some of you, a distorted view of someone maybe possibly setting negative intent, or a Scorpio person and not wanting to see what's transpiring, and maybe attempting to try to do some kind of dark magic when it comes to a couple here, wanting them to see something that doesn't exist. I also get that too, with the amount of Scorpio that was wanting to come through, and I'm not getting that as Scorpio, and I'm getting it as karmic energy. So with the way that this is also wanting to be presented, I do see a 2 of Cup coming together, where two people are in agreement. A leap of faith being taken between a King of Cup and a High Priestess. I also see this King of Cup and the High Priestess energy. A lot of you could be the High Priestess with the 2 energy that's present there. Looking very similar. So I also get twin energy. And then with the 5 energy that wanted to come through here, and that 5 of Cup, I do also possibly get 5 of Pentacles, like feeling like two people are missing each other. So I get that this may possibly be tied in. This is kind of reminding me of the reading that I just did, where there was a sabotage to have someone else sabotage. And I kind of get that here. And so someone maybe, like I get this upright Page of Pentacle apologizing also too, for the sabotage, for possibly allowing themselves to be influenced and not listening to their intuition. Let's get your major arcana. Yeah, overall, I just see someone seeing what they've done, the actions, the results of their act, like the consequences. Taurus moon. Taurus moon. this will be about false foundations that are coming down, or situations that need rendering, that have been built up far too long. On things that are not right. And I do see the universe coming through to help with this. This is a card right before the star card. It's a card of 16, comes together to create a 7. And I get this being important for balance, to be restored, structure, something being brought down so that a foundation of solidity, built on integrity, honesty, clarity, and truth, can begin. I did mention the world card and the karmic energies, so that could be relevant for this. But with this being right before the star card, and the star card also representing hope, I would say to continue to have that. I do get a very melancholy energy here. But this is also overcoming the devil, with the Tower card being after the devil card. Let's see what's on the bottom. Hierophant of 5, contract. And this will also be Taurus energy. It's going to be counterpart energy to the High Priestess. So the masculine energy, I do get that possibly being this apology here that's coming forward. Someone seeing what they may have done connected to a spiritual connection. Now wanting to make it right. The Hierophant is also commitment, loyalty, the integrity. Everything that I mentioned for that new foundation to be built on now that this one's being brought down. Yeah, I just get that there may have been another connection. It being communicated after there being, I just get a discovery of something here. So that Tower kind of confirming what I picked up with that reverse to a cup. No longer working on something. Just being sorry for not working on something and there being stagnancy, not listening, suppressing emotion and feeling, and then not listening to one's intuition. And so then with the mirroring energy that I did get here, I do kind of get that here with this being a card of Taurus. And then the 2 energy that we see here, which is also Cancerian energy, along with Pisces strongly. It's very strong water energy in itself. But the 2 energy is going to be second house energy of Taurus there. And then with a lot of you being Taurus moons, that could also speak to a lot of you being High Priestess or even Hierophants yourselves. And then that 5 will also represent Leo energy. So take what resonates. I was getting right before this reading too that someone made a major oopsies. I got a whole bunch of things too, but we'll keep this nice and sweet and short. So let's go ahead and and what I do see here is the 16 and that 5 creating this world card. The world card is a card of 21. And that's right before the full card. So So something significant coming to an end for sure with that tower there. Alright, let's get your final card, Taurus Moons. I do hope everyone's doing well. This reading is quite interesting here. And I do feel that oopsie's made. I got manipulation, like with the reversal of those cards, possibly connected to a Scorpio energy, and it could be male or female. One card for Taurus Moon. I'm going to take that. Virgo. Right away, I'm hearing Jesus. Or should we say, Well, child. Alright, so for Virgo, so divine. And I should mention, too, we're in the Jupiter aura currently. Migdashita Nakshatra also, too. Color for Virgo is going to be brown. For Virgo, and this will be the symbol here, and then I put circles here connected to the lunar phases that I was doing for these cards, but I also noticed that these are also going to be the signs here in your moon energy, which I thought was pretty sweet. I didn't even do that on purpose. I really like how this came about. I also get a sense of protection here too as well. So for the Virgo Virgin energy, virgins, pure ones, healing ones, you tell it straight and don't be late. Receipts all day will get you in the gate. Heart period. And then the energy, Virgo will be sixth house energy. I'm getting the Hermit also too. That could be significant. That's a card of 9 in the major arcana. 9s are about completion. With that, I do get there possibly being hermit mode that had to be had in order for there to gain some greater enlightenment, to be able to listen to one's true self and inner guidance. With the masculine and feminine energy, I get both being present here, and then with that masculine association, we now have the actual Hierophant card here to speak to that counterpart energy of a higher level spiritual connection. And yeah, so this completes your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Okay, fine. We'll see what's on the bottom. Look at that. Hierophant reversed. Whoa ho. Okay, so that will confirm the energy here, and then a contract not taking place. Now we have the upright energy here, and that just confirming the oopsies. Where someone's correcting the oopsies. 7 of Pentacles reversed is also no longer investing, so I get that being associated with what's here. It also being the energy of imbalance with that 7 reverse. That's what I also get there too. Okay, so I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. Ooh, I want to say one more thing. You had a reading, I believe, that was titled I'm Sorry. I can't even remember the contents of that. It was so long ago. I might have to look that up and put it in the description box. But I wonder if that's relevant to this here. Where a lot of you as High Priestess may have known and may have been trying to speak your truth and get your truth through. Speaking, and that being a testament, like the length of time from that reading, I feel that's how long it is that a lot of you have been going through some kind of misfortune connected to some kind of manipulation, withholding, the truth not being seen. And now the truth is being seen. That might be the title, but I'm going to see if I can't find that reading and grab that, where you have seen this already coming. It just took a certain amount of time for this to come into fruition, and now I do feel a lot of you beginning to see the fruits of your labor, with there being some illumination and some truth. That illumination will also come from the 5 energy of Leo, the sun being the ruler of Leo. So I do get that too, with the Hierophant being in the upright after we have this reversal here. This will also speak to there being no loyalty, no commitment, lack of that honor, integrity, it being nada. And so the overall reversal 6 energy here, I also get someone being sorry for not moving away from what has not been serving them, and then this also being a great disservice to the counterpart of the high priestess as well. And not listening to the high priestess, the divine feminine, even divine masculine energy from within. And then there just being no love in a situation where I feel soulfully there's been love and it's been felt, and that being a part of some of the disharmony that I also see here with all these reversals. But things coming about with the world card ending that we have here, the Tower, bringing down foundations that are untrue and not solid, so that something solid can be built. All right, so I hope everyone take great care and stay blessed, and I wish you all the very best. I love you. Peace.